Okay, today we've got an Xbox 360E to deal with. If I push the button, it instantly does that and then turns off. So what I need to do is remove the power cable and find out how to get into it. So let's pause you for a sec and I'm going to find out how to get in. So I've popped the end off of here. Let's wedge that camera there for a bit, and I need to pull this off somehow without breaking it. Yep, that's that one off. And then this one, probably want something a bit more sturdy. Right, let's get this in here. There we go. Let's pop that a little bit. Yep, that's that end off. That is a fucking woodlouse. Ugh, disgusting. Bugs. I hate bugs. Now, there's that bit. Obviously the sticker needs to come off. And then I need to try and work out how to get this off of here. Right, by the looks of it, I need to try and get under there and lift that up a little bit. I probably should go in this way, as there we go. So that's the top off with minimal fuss. Right, let's start getting in here. Oh, there's another woodlouse. I'm expecting to see an absolute infestation in here. I'm not greatly happy about it, to be perfectly honest. Don't like bugs. But I do like trying to fix things. It's kind of fun. So let's see what comes of it. I may actually have to get the Hoover out if it's that bad. Now, this came from eBay. It was a faulty console with a few games and a couple of controllers. Obviously, if we get this going, I'll then test the controllers, and if they don't work, then we'll try and fix those as well. But first things first, I want to try and sort the system. Probably should have unplugged that like that, perhaps. Taking out the wireless chip is probably a good idea. Sorry, this is really close to the camera. There we go. So yeah, now that top will come off. And this can get unplugged. There we go. And moved out of the way. I mean, that does not look like it wants to leave that front very easily. We don't have the infestation I was expecting. So yeah, let's see what else we can strip down from this. So that's come out. This, how's this held in? I've got no idea, but well, let's undo these 4 screws. another screw here. Right, that's that out the way, and we'll take the power board off the front. Now the power board looks quite corroded there, so before I do anything else, I'm going to spray that with IPA. Clean it up, and then I'm going to plug the front back on. It'd be lovely if I could work out how to get the front off the DVD drive, but I'm having a bit of a thick day. Right. So, where's that little cable? Where's my ribbon? Right, so all I've done so far is just wipe down the power switch because it was fairly corroded looking. I'm not expecting anything out of that, and to be perfectly honest, it's not done anything different. So, well, didn't really expect it to, but it was worth a try. Right, back to it then. What I want to do is get the board out. So, yeah, more of these little screws. They're the same as the ones underneath. Well, that's troublesome. That's come off. Although, hopefully I can get it to go back on. I am such a klutz. Now I've lost it. Oh dear. Where are these slightly better holders? This is why you should always put these back down before getting on with any work. Does that actually just slide in there? Does it slide in the other one? No. It slides in. Huh. Would you believe it? Right. We're back in. But clip that down. Keep it safe. Jolly good. Right, that was a slight panic station. Now, how the heck am I going to get this out? Oh, like that. Okay. The board, albeit looks dusty. Oh, wow. You can't see very well, but there's so much fluff under there. I'm going to take that off somehow. Oh, it's been ages since I've done one of these. Like these are, I haven't taken a 360 apart, and I honestly don't remember the last time I did one. I need to find some kind of prying tool to try and get under there. This is just going to bend, I'm quite sure. I don't have a flathead screwdriver. Let's see. Definitely not the correct way to get one of this off. This is not a tutorial, this is a bodge. This is me trying to work out what could possibly has been the problem, and not cause too many more in the process. Go. Right, that is filthy, full of dust, but not as much as I thought there would be. And that is the driest of dry crap ever. Right, I'm going to go and give the fan a clean and I'll be back. Right, fan's cleaned up a bit. I'm going to get that crap off of there. And then I'm going to go to my little top drawer and see if there is any paste about. Right, there is some thermal paste. Doesn't look very good, but there is some thermal paste. So I am not sure how much the perfect amount of thermal paste is. I am not Tronics Fix. I'm nothing as good as Tronics Fix, but I will try that. This must be where it came off. On you go. Now, I'm going to put it upside down. Oh, where's that stupid X clamp gone? It's here. Yeah, I've ruined that. But it's held on in 3 places so far, so that will have to do. Right. It's not like getting a spare X clamp is going to be a problem. I need that. In there. And then I need the little front plate on the front. Which is actually quite difficult to fit, but it's in. Gonna fit that and that. Where's my power cable? Let's see if it does anything different. Right, straight to the red light again. So let's unplug it. In fact, I'll leave that plugged in. I can just unplug this. That's a better idea. And then we'll take that back off, and I'm going to spend 5 minutes heating the chip up. Once I've cleaned all the crap off again. Right, I'll clean this up and then we'll come back. Right, let's get the heat gun on. 4.5 airflow, 350 degrees or thereabouts once it's heated up. And I'm just going to do this, and then I shall start recording once it's been 5 minutes. Right, that is very flipping hot. I've given the GPU and the South Bridge a good sort of 5 to 6 minutes with a bit of flux on there. So now I'm just going to wait for it to cool down and fully set before I interfere with it again. Okay, we've cooled down quite nicely. Let's see what happens, shall we? Where's that front panel and the power cable? Power cable going there. I mean, this is just going to be a super bodge. No, still got that red flashing light going on, but then again, I suppose that isn't actually touching at all. Get that back in there. Hold that on as tight as I can. Well, I don't know then. I am confused. .com. See, because that's not warm. Now, apparently someone did say that there are some resistors that could be reading incorrectly, so I'm going to go and investigate that and come back. I'm going to bring it down to here, and then we're going to zoom in, because these resistors here, so I'm led to believe it should be all quite low. So I'm going to get my meter out, and right, nothing on them. Not very good at holding that in place. Right. Let's try and twist this around a bit. Get the meter in shot. Right, first one is what, 1 point something or other. Second one is around about the same. The third one around the same. The fourth one is really high. The fifth one about what it should be, and .5. Now the fourth one, let's get back on it. Let's try and... No, that fourth one is 125 ohms, whilst the rest are all 1% of it. So yeah, let's see if I can find what resistors they're supposed to be. Right, so let's have a little zoom in to wherever they are. They're over here. So I need the board here. And I can't get it any lower, I'm afraid. So that's where we're going to sit. And number 4 is the problematic one. So bit of flux on that. Fire up the old heat gun. Turn it up to a decent temperature, I suppose. 272 wasn't going to get us anywhere, was it? Let's pull that off. And I'll put it somewhere right out the way. I'm going to turn the soldering iron on. Once I turn it on at the wall, I'm going to find a teeny tiny piece of wire and try and get it to stick to that. I've got a very small thin piece of wire. I'm going to tin it. I'm going to try and also blob some fresh solder on those pads. off. I don't know where my Captain tape is. I think it's buried out the way here. Sorry, excuse my arm right in the way. But I'm going to put a bit of tape underneath it. And quickly test, see what it says. It's like 3.7 on there, so it's definitely more than the others, but hopefully not too much more. Put a bit of tape on top of that as well, and we can zoom back out. Turn that meter off so it doesn't beep at me on my nerves. Just rest that on there. Find the power. And then I'm going to put that over here. Right. Get this plugged back in. Try and hold that flat. And I've pulled this out, for God's sake. There we go. Now hold that flat again. No, still doing it. Oh, I just don't know. I mean, that's not warm. That's not warm. let's give it a bit of flux. Oops. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Just let that cool off. Right, measure again. Yep. Oh, it's only stuck on one side. Where are we? We're here. Yeah, we are only soldered to one pad. Let's try and get it to solder to the other pad. Need decent tweezers, not these stupid things. Oh no, it's still stuck to that. Right. Right, broke that piece off. It is coming up as 1 point. Right. 2.9. Hang on, was that? Yeah, number 3 is now coming up as, no, back to 1.5. Right, I'm going to have another go at plugging it in. Huh, that green light is staying on. Well, it was. That's because we're getting hot. Let's power that off. Let's get this out of the way. Yeah, that's warm now. Let's have the power lead out of the way. Let's have the whatever amount of thermal paste there is left in this thing on it. Shit, there goes the lid. This is not good thermal paste. Let's have a little look at this, see if I can just straighten up a damage I caused on that end. See, and that stupid beep is what happens when I forget to turn off the multimeter. Right, that's mostly on. Let's see what it does this time. Probably just go straight back to that epoxy red light and I'm just going to soak So we've got a, not sure if you can see that, right. It stays on a bit more though, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 0, 1, oh, wonder if it's because the disk drive's not plugged in. I mean, that'll definitely be why the disk drive won't eject, because it's not plugged in. Okay, so power's on. Disk drive drawer opens. I've got a copy of Gavin and Stacey, but the red light has come back on again. Oh, hang on. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's turn it off. What I want to do is see what the error code is this time. Sorry, this is really unprofessional. I'm going to hold that in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. 1. So it's a 100 error. Okay. Put this down. Turn the power off. And I'll go and see what a 100 error is. I've taken the board into the other room and plugged it into the telly because I want to see what it does if anything comes up on screen. And it doesn't. And we've still got a red light. So that's unfortunate. Right, I'm going back next door and back to the bench. I'm back. This is going to get cooked. There's literally one last go at heating the GPU. Otherwise, it's bin fodder, I'm afraid. Because although we've got it partially going, it's not anywhere near useful. So I do think this is done for, but let's warm up the board. It's going to cook my last of the thermal paste up. Just give the back a bit of a warm up. It's a shame after fixing one problem we've found another one. I mean, I could have caused it when I heated up the chip before, so that's my own fault. Right, back of the board should be warm. Now let's get a whole load of flux on this. Yep, and then sit it nicely, and I'm just going to heat and heat and heat and heat. Probably should have took the thermal paste off first, but it's a bit late for that now. If I touch it and it's undone, I've ruined it anyway. While we're here, let's just chuck a bit of flux around on the old RAM chip, shall we? I mean, this is cranked at 450 degrees now. I'll put the air up to 5. This is really getting some ridiculous heat into it for quite a lot of time. I'm not expecting this to come back to life, if I'm perfectly honest. we'll get those chips. Right, I'm going to leave that for a bit to get cold. I'll see you soon. Okay, we should have cooled down by now. Let's plug it in one last time to see what happens. As I said, I'm not really expecting much out of this, so let's see what happens, shall we? Can but try. Don't even know where the power supply's gone now. I actually don't know where the power supply's gone now. Probably still plugged in the other room. No, not plugged in, but still in the other room. Okay. Right, where's the front? And that's that in. Get you in somehow. I think that one goes there. Well, shouldn't really matter too much because I'm going to push that button. How long's that green light staying up there? See? Unfortunately, we're still red ringing of death. So, I think I'm going to call it a day. That is a failure, unfortunately. Sorry for wasting your time. I hope you've gleaned something from this disastrous video, and thanks for watching. I'll see you around on the next one, which will hopefully be something that'll actually work. All right, catch you in a bit. Bye.